everything's been done in hard rock, heavy metal. That's the music we love, that's the music we play. So if we can do anything different at all, like a video like 18 in Life or something, then that's what we'll do. A lot of videos we see sometimes don't really have a lot of energy, you know, a lot of when you make the video to suit the song, it's not a love song. I'll just leave it at that. You can't really rehearse for, you know, playing an arena show. Because once you get up there, you just forget everything, because it's just like an adrenaline rush. It's like a lightning, you know, bolt going right down your back. We're sick and tired of saying, yeah, we're really heavy live in comparison to our record. This year, our record is just as heavy as we are live.
And the record he was referring to was Slave to the Grind. And Sebastian, Rachel, hi, welcome to Rockline.
Hi.
How's the tour going?
Oh! Great. It's great. It's got to like Tony the Tiger. No, it's going real good. Last time we played Nassau in Long Island. And where do we go tomorrow?
Maryland.
Maryland, Baltimore.
In the Cap Center, two nights.
They're going all over the country with Guns N' Roses, and we've got them for the next 30 minutes. So not only do I have a lot of questions to ask you, but people all across the country. And we're going to get right into it with Bridget, who is calling from Detroit, Michigan. Bridget, welcome to Rockline, and say hello to Sebastian and Rachel.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Bridget.
What's happening?
Whereabouts do you live in Detroit?
Pardon?
Whereabouts do you live in Detroit?
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
He was asking, where in Detroit do you live, Bridget?
I live right by Tiger Stadium.
Okay, I used to live in Royal Oak. You know where that is, Royal Oak?
Oh, yeah, I hang out in Royal Oak. I go to school there.
Yeah, I didn't
Bridget,
go to school there.
What's your question, Bridget?
I was just wondering, I really like Slave to the Grind and the sound on it, and did you go into writing Slave to the Grind wanting it to have that heavier sound, or did it just come out that way?
I think from all the stuff that we listened to, it definitely came out that way. We're not really a band that plans on too much, you know, but the stuff that we listened to, like Cro-Mags and Motorhead, I think came out a little more on this record, well, a lot more on this record than it did on the first.
So, Bridget, I'm sorry, go ahead, Sebastian.
We wanted a heavier guitar sound, if that's what you're saying. You know, we were pretty happy with the vocals and the bass and the drums on the first record, but we wanted much more of an attack on the guitars, and Michael Wagner's really good.
And you recorded the album in Fort Lauderdale. Why did you go all the way down there?
Because it was warm.
Well, the last time you recorded in Wisconsin, and I know that's not the case out there.
Well, we went to Wisconsin in the summer, but we started recording this one in February. So New York City isn't exactly the warmest place to be in January, February, so we said, let's go to Florida. We can do these things. It's
like Wisconsin, Fort Lauderdale. Wisconsin, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do?
Okay, well, Bridget, thank you very much for calling, and we're going to move to Virginia now, Woodbridge to be specific, with Renee, who's waiting to say hello. Go ahead, Renee. What's your question?
Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Martha. Rachel and Martha. Martha, I wanted to say I really love Rockline. I'm glad it's back.
Thanks a lot.
And Sebastian, I was wondering, how was the writing in this album, since you did a lot more of it this time?
How was it?
Yeah.
It was fun. I mean, you know, I could have did some on the first record, but I really didn't have any songs to write. So these guys had it all covered. But since we had, you know, no tunes coming out of the first record for this one, we all kind of, you know, put our best ideas in, and out comes the record. The thing from the recording studio. And it's, you know, the next record, we're already starting working on the next one now, so.
You're kidding me.
Well, we've been on the road 2 weeks.
So it's time to start looking ahead. Thank you, Renee. That's a good call. And Jennifer's waiting from Boston, Mass. Jennifer, welcome to the show. Say hi.
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 How are you?
Massachusetts. How's Massachusetts doing?
What? What?
How's Massachusetts?
Okay.
Cool. We've had some wild times there.
What?
We've had some weird and wild times in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering how you guys feel about your pictures being in, like, teeny bopper magazines. And does that really upset you because they only care about what you look like and not about the music? Because I personally cannot stand that.
Well, like Hot Metal Doom Stud Monthly and those kind of magazines, it doesn't make us upset, you know. Obviously, when someone comes up to you and says, "I really like your music," or "I really like your voice," or "I really like your, your band," that means a lot more than, "Oh, look at your hair." Sometimes I want to just shave it, but then I say, "No, I don't. I want to have it long." So. But if you're asking, does it upset us? I don't think upset.
No, definitely not.
But I'd rather be in like, a music magazine than pop metal rock guy, or whatever.
Jennifer,
but,
Jennifer,
can't really complain. Can't complain. It's better than working at the gas station.
Jennifer, thank you for calling. That was good.
Thanks, Jennifer.
It's hard. It's so hard because these guys are in a studio and they can't see me, so it's hard to not sort of jump all over each other. We're going to go to a commercial, and when we come back, we're going to talk, Sebastian, a little bit more about Massachusetts, since you brought it up. We're going to take a lot more calls. And our toll-free number is 1-800-344-ROCK, and that's 1-800-344-7625. Hardly I need to introduce our guests, but they are Sebastian Bach and Rachel Bolan of Skid Row, so don't go away.
Documentary.
Hi, welcome back to Rockline on MTV. Our guests are Sebastian Bach and Rachel Bolan of Skid Row. If you have a question, call us up. Our toll-free number is 1-800-344-ROCK. Sebastian, what happened the other night? There was a guy who jumped up on stage, and the road crews were pushing him off, and you stopped it. Something went down, the stacks all fell over?
Yeah, I almost died.
What happened?
Nothing really happened. Well, I just saw this guy come up, and he was singing with me, and, I think that's fun and cool, and, he went, like, over to get Scotty or something, and, a whole bunch of guys came out to tackle him, and, I kind of, wanted to get them off him, and we ended up crashing into a big PA stack. But what's even funnier, since we showed that on TV, the owner of the place up there wants to sue us for $50,000 for showing it on TV. Thanks, bud.
Where did this take place?
Saratoga, upstate New York.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
You have had some bad road luck, you guys.
Well, it's been interesting. It's not boring, I'll tell you that.
No, it certainly doesn't seem so. Dina is calling from New Haven, Connecticut, on the line to say hello. Dina, what's your question?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
How you doing,
What's
Gina?
happening?
Pretty good. Okay, my question is, do you have any plans for a new home video?
Not
Not
really.
as of yet, no. We
No.
got to accumulate some footage first.
Yeah, we're not just going to put out, like, the same 5 videos you've seen on MTV 100 times just so we can, make a little bit of money, We're going to, if we do one, it'll be something that you've never seen before, like our last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. We'll wait for the new home video, which probably at some point I would imagine there would be one. And Amy is calling another Massachusetts call, this time from Brandon. Go ahead, Amy.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Amy.
Hey.
And we listened to your album, but we wondered, why aren't there any thank yous on it?
Because if we were to thank everybody, we'd have to add, like, another 8 panels, And plus, if you leave one person out on a thank you, like, "Oh, man, you're a big rock star now. How come you didn't thank me?" And it's like, forget the thank yous. People know, if you like them or not.
Yeah, we probably had twice as many this time as we did on the first record, and there was like, I don't know, 300 on the first record, so
So you just said...
a bit much, but everyone knows.
We thank you, Amy, if you want.
There you go, Amy. You got your own personal thanks. And Brandy's waiting on the line from Oakland, California. Brandy, you're on. Go ahead.
Hey, you guys, I love you both.
Thank you.
Okay, my question is, are you guys worried that your new album won't do as well as your last one?
No, I mean, if it does, that's great. If it does better, it's great. If it doesn't, at least we know we could go to bed thinking that we did a great record. We're all really happy with it, so that kind of stuff really doesn't worry us.
So people say, do you feel a lot of pressure following up a successful record? And I always say, I would feel a lot more pressure if the first one sold nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We said, somebody's going to buy it. If they don't like the music, they can always use it for a Frisbee, or a coaster.
Coaster, yeah.
CDs make great coasters, by the way. If you don't like it, just put your coffee cup down on there. I have a couple.
What was the record company's response when you gave them the record? It's very different from the first one.
They said, thank you.
Okay. There was no response to the fact that there weren't songs like I'll Remember You. It's a little less accessible. It's a lot harder than the first one.
I think that people underestimate the intelligence of, like, rock listeners, They think that they want to hear the exact same song written by the exact same 3 people with the exact same solo and the same whoa-whoa chorus and everything. I think that, the music that we grew up on in the 70s, like, Aerosmith and Ted Nugent and Van Halen. I never heard like my favorite songs on the radio, you know. I don't think that that's something that you could try to second guess, so I have to, you know, have this formula so I can be on, you know, this radio station at this part of the day. I'd rather just put on a tape in my car that makes me drive really way too fast, you know. Those are my favorite records.